Have you ever used an app and got instantly frustrated? That's an example of bad UX. Today, in this video, I'll show some of the most common UX mistakes and how to avoid them. First one is ignoring user research. Most of the people jump into design without understanding the users. Why user research is important is without research you're just guessing. User research reveals what problems users actually face and what they really want or expect from your product. With user research, you'll know the purpose of your design. It helps you to make decisions based on data and not on opinion. This will result in focused features, better usability, and higher satisfaction of the users. User research saves time and money. Catching problems early through user testing is way cheaper than fixing them after launch. A small investment in research prevents costly redesigns. It improves product iteration. Research is not one-time thing. It helps you to keep improving based on real feedback. User research bridges the gap between what you think users want and what they actually need. It helps you design smarter, faster, and with confidence. So always start with interviews, surveys, or analytics to understand user needs. The second most common UX mistakes is creating cluttered interface. Trying to fit everything in one screen, it will actually overwhelm the user. Too much information on one screen can confuse users. They don't know where to look or what to do next. A cluttered UI makes it harder for the user to focus or make decisions. It hides what is important. When everything is shouting for attention, nothing stands out. User might miss key actions like a call to action button or a critical message. Cluttered interfaces might feel unprofessional because crowded interfaces looks outdated. Why clean design matters is it improves usability, enhances readability, and boosts engagement. So cluttered interfaces makes users think too much. A clean, well-spaced layout helps them find what they need quickly and keeps them engaged with your product. The next major UX mistakes is designing inconsistent elements. Now imagine you're using an app or a website which changes fonts, buttons, or colors randomly. If buttons, fonts, or icons look different across screens, users don't know what to expect. They have to relearn how to interact on every page. So this will actually confuse the users. Changing buttons, fonts, or icons randomly across your design may feel unprofessional. It signals poor quality or lack of attention. Also, it may damage the brand identity. Your visual language, that is, colors, typography, and UI components, should feel unified across your product. Inconsistency weakens brand recognition and trust. Why consistency matters in design is it creates predictability, enhances usability, and builds trust. Consistency in design builds trust and clarity. When everything feels familiar, users move confidently, and that's what great UX is all about. The next common UX mistake is lack of feedback. Now imagine you're clicking a button and nothing happens. In this case, you don't know what to do next or whether the action is happening or not. So this will actually confuse the users. You might have noticed in many sites, like after you have submitted the form, you might get the message that your form has been submitted. Why lack of feedback is a problem is it leaves users confused. When user clicks a button and nothing happens, they might be unsure whether the action is taking place or not. Also, the user might click the button multiple times or leave the page thinking that it's broken. Lack of feedback breaks trust. No feedback feels like the system is unresponsive or poorly designed. It creates doubt about whether the app is reliable or functioning properly. It leads to errors. Without clear feedback, user may repeat actions unnecessarily, like submitting a form multiple times. This can cause duplicate entries, frustration, or even system crashes. The next major mistake in UX is not designing an app for mobile. Did you know that over 50% of web traffic comes from mobile devices? If your design isn't mobile friendly, users will bounce quickly. Different screen sizes equal to different needs. What works on desktop may not work on small screens. Like say for an example, when you're designing for a website, the font size of 20px might be suitable, but in case of mobile, it will be too big. So you must understand the screen size and design accordingly. The next one is performance matters more. Mobile devices have limited processing power and slower connections. Clean, optimized mobile designs ensures fast loading and smooth performance. Touch interactions needs consideration. Users tap, swipe and scroll with fingers and not with mouse. Tap targets needs to be large and spaced properly to avoid misclicks. Benefits of good mobile UX is it has higher conversions, better retention and stronger SEO. So keep in mind that designing for mobile isn't optional, it's where your users are. A mobile first mindset ensures your product is fast, usable and built for real world use. For more interesting videos, don't forget to subscribe our channel.